the navigator tool allows me to, it's this little thing that looks like a steering wheel. You can find that from the window pull down, which that's what it is right there. But I can use this slider here to zoom in really tight, zoom out. I can also take that red box and move that where I want to be in tighter too.
Just about everything. So for what it's worth, I know it's not worth much because I'm not the one who's sitting above you, but that's just. And also,
I think I edited out part of. No, I didn't edit out part of his instrument.
And 1 minute later, Andrew and Michael come walking in here and say we've got Casper. I was like, what the hell? So all the email was actually was just about putting that final.
Come in a little bit tighter. This does take time though, and when you're. This is why I keep on trying to remind people when they learn Photoshop. Photoshop is not a replacement for bad photo.
Just ignore the commentary because
yeah, you can. There's the old adage that you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. I don't know if that translates very well into Turkish, but
no, we have a similar saying. You can put saddle over a donkey, but the donkey stays the donkey kind of thing.
So.
And a bunch of mysterious forces above you. I don't know.
I just made a mistake. I erased part of it that I didn't want to erase. Now you know how you can green screen edit with video camera. You can do the same thing in Photoshop. So if you actually do have an even background, or even have the opportunity to get to a green screen area, you can green screen edit or color remove the background.
Told me 2 weeks ago that we were going to do this. When Dan starts saying that type of thing, because he's usually so cautious, he puts up all sorts of barriers in the way, like.
Anyway, but you can select the background with the magic wand, and I'll show a different shot that I can do that with.
I would like to learn that one behind this one.
Yeah.
Because white you can easily take it out, but I want to know how to.
Yep. So I'm not going to worry about all that detail inside the instrument.
Sure.
All right. So obviously I've got a little bit more to go here, but
that's okay. We're learning.
All right. So I've got him on screen. I'm going back to my layers to enable that other background, right?
Okay. Yep.
So that's still there.
Yep.
I've got this little option up here called it's the move tool. So I can move him up. All right. In the edit pull down menu, you have an option called free transform, but I always just remember free transform because you use that on a regular basis. That's Control T. All right. So I can take him. And I can move him further up the slope.
I thought I'd be happier right now than I am. Because
finally you say you put it.
So I can move him around. I can even flip him over. In there.
That's even better.
But the problem with doing that is that the lighting in here, if I flip him over, the lighting is reflected, so he doesn't no longer fits in the shot. Does that make sense? So lighting is important when you're doing that kind of stuff. So if I just make him about that size, and now this is one quick and dirty way of doing this. I grab my eraser again. I can also take I've got my layer here. I can make this less opaque, so I can kind of see what is behind him.
Okay.
I can move him further around here.
How did you do the less opaque? How did you get the lasso one?
That's the lasso.
Okay.
I prefer the polygonal lasso, but it normally show up as the lasso tool.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So in here, I've got I can move. I can still make him smaller if his like this guy's head should be probably about the same size.
It makes me feel better. I mean, that makes me feel
I can
that's
put him
consolation.
back further still. Make him smaller. And let's say I like where he is.
It's massive consolation.
Now I can zoom in on that section. And now I know what I need to rub out. So I can grab
What you
my...
grab? What you grab?
I'm on my lasso tool. And I'm just selecting certain parts of him just to make it so I can quickly rub out the rest of him. So that bit's selected, so I can rub that out quickly.
Yeah, that email. Man, I felt.
Alright. And then I can make him a little bit more visible. And then I can grab my eraser to clean up those couple little edges yet.
My initial one started. I find this extremely frustrating. And, you know, I had all of that type of jazz in there. In the end, I just sort of thought, no, spare the emotion. Send the damn document. You already said. I don't want this to be about
So
me.
There you go.
his head pops back in again in the back of the stack. I can also add on layer effects in here. So I could actually put a drop shadow on him on just that particular layer. I can play with my angle here. So I can try to...
Yeah. What do people say? See, I'm just getting bits and pieces.
I can mess around with how dark that is, but it might help me to create...
Some people said, do they work in this building? Are they even here at school?
There's lots of different options I can play within here.
I know
that
some
I can...
people said they weren't even aware of that there really was one. Or where they
I get different layer styles. I either normally choose normal or multiply, depending on what's going on. I don't know what all of them do in there. There's so many things in Photoshop that I've been teaching myself over the years. But with the layer style, I can adjust parts of the layer to see if I can also help by painting over the top of it. So you can see what's kind of happening with that layer style there. The dark bit is where it's coming into play. I don't necessarily know if what I did there helped.
Yeah. Interference and
I can just clear the layer style out if I don't like it. But you can enter a person into your shot more than once.
No, he let him know about it.
Okay.